Ukrainian forces have made a series of blistering drone attacks on Russian targets as fighting rages in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region. Ukraine has blasted Russian tanks and armored vehicles in a series of blistering attacks, striking a humiliating blow to Vladimir Putin. Ukrainian service personnel used first-person view drones to knock out a tank and 3 infantry fighting vehicles, IFVs, to repel an attack on positions held by Ukraine's 79th Air Assault Brigade, according to the country's defense ministry. It posted footage online, showing Russian targets taking out the Russian vehicles, with one clip showing the moment an FPV drone strikes. Other clips show explosions and columns of smoke billowing into the sky. Defense of Ukraine tweeted, "Russian failed assaults, again and again." The occupiers tried to attack the positions of the 79th Air Assault Brigade with 3 IFVs and a tank. Ukraine's brave warriors repelled the attack. Another video follows a drone delivering a direct hit on a Russian T-80 tank. Ukraine's defense ministry captioned the clip, "Straight to the target," crediting the country's presidential brigade. And in footage attributed to Ukraine's security service, a succession of Russian military vehicles are blown up, sending plumes of smoke skywards as fires rage. The dramatic video came as Ukraine said on Sunday that it hit an oil depot in southern Russia that supplies Russian troops. Russia struck Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region, killing 5 civilians and wounding 15 others. Ukraine's general staff said in a statement that Kiev's security services were responsible for a drone strike in Russia's southern Kursk region on an oil depot used to meet the needs of the Russian military. That attack sparked powerful explosions and a fire probably involving containers of oil products. The statement said, "The defense forces continue to take all measures to undermine the military and economic potential of the Russian occupiers and force the Russian Federation to stop its armed aggression against Ukraine." A regional official said a drone strike set fire to the oil depot in the Kursk province. Firefighters were battling the blaze on Sunday morning after 3 fuel tanks went up in flames, according to acting regional governor Alexei Smirnov, who said nobody was hurt. The Kursk region lies on the border with Ukraine's Sumy province, where Ukrainian troops have in recent months repeatedly targeted sites, including oil depots and other military infrastructure inside Russian territory with drones and other weapons. Ukrainian officials have been pressurizing Western allies to be able to use their modern and more sophisticated weapons to strike more valuable targets inside Russian territory. Russian troops have continued to eke out gains in Ukraine's war-torn eastern Donetsk province as they push westward towards the towns of Pokrovsk and Kurakov. Russia's defense ministry on Sunday said its forces had taken control of 2 neighboring villages, some 19 miles east of Pokrovsk, Proris, and Yevanivka. Moscow claimed the nearby village of Lozuvatske on Saturday, July 27th, one of nearly a dozen it says it has captured in the province this month. The U.S.-based Institute for the Study of War, ISW, reported on 30 July, Russia is unlikely to launch a new summer offensive operation due to material and manpower constraints. According to the think tank, the periodic and pulsating Russian mechanized assaults currently observed likely represent the extent of Russia's offensive capacity. According to the ISW, Russian forces conducted periodic platoon and company-sized mechanized assaults in the Lyman, Chasiv Yar, and Avdiivka directions in Donetsk Oblast throughout the summer and have more recently intensified assaults west and southwest of Donetsk city. The report suggests that Russian forces may be reprioritizing the Donetsk city area, citing the redeployment of elements from the 90th Tank Division from Avdiivka to the southwest of Donetsk city. According to the ISW, this move could indicate that the Russian military command assesses the unlikelihood of rapid tactical gains near Avdiivka. The ISW posits that the Russian military command may view these periodic, pulsating mechanized assaults as either sufficient to accomplish revised, more limited objectives for the summer of 2024, or as the extent of their current capabilities. This assessment contrasts with earlier reports from Western media, citing unspecified Ukrainian sources, which suggested plans for a large-scale Russian offensive to seize remaining territories in multiple oblasts during the summer of 2024. The think tank also highlights the Kremlin's tendency to oversell minor tactical gains for informational purposes, suggesting that limited advances in western Donetsk Oblast might be presented as major victories to the Russian public. Alternatively, the ISW proposes that the Russian military may push degraded forces to advance as far as possible before their combat capabilities culminate, regardless of losses incurred.
Выстрел!
Замер 52-78.
Выстрел! Выстрел! Выстрел!